Well, hello, my YouTube family. It is 4 down, one more to go. The festivities of today went as I predicted, and I knew that they would. I actually had the opportunity to get up from my desk and actually go get the food that I wanted, as opposed to people asking me, what is it that you want, and this, that, and the other. So I guess they were tired of doing that. So uh, Queen of Darkness called somebody to come and get me. So I actually had the opportunity to leave my desk. But here's the thing. The festivities started at 1:30. I go to lunch at 12. Now, the smart thing would have been to just go get the opportunity to just get some fresh air, sit in your Jeep, and just not do anything until it's time. But no, I was hungry. Hangry. As a matter of fact, I just needed to go get something. So I went to Taco Bell. And I didn't get anything big, thank goodness, because I knew that there was going to be, people were bringing in dishes and dishes upon dishes upon dishes, plus my Hawaiian rolls, whatever they call, and the butter, the tub of butter that I had to purchase. So I got my food. I filled up my plate, and I managed to eat a little more than half. So not only did I go to lunch, get some Taco Bell, I also ate more food when I came back. So you want to talk about somebody not having dinner at all tonight? Because there's no room. None. So let's do lips of the day, shall we? Let us do this. Liner is MAC Chestnut Lined, and filled is an oldie but a goodie. I have done this lip look before. It is a Revlon ColorStay Soft and Smooth Lipstick in the color 210 Mocha Silk. And this is what it looks like. It's a little beat up, but the product is what counts, and the product, whoop, almost fell there. The product is still good. And this is Mocha Silk. A nude shade, of course. There you have it. And such a smooth lipstick, it really is. There you have it. Got its own little sheen there. Lasting power, not that fantastic, but, it's there. I managed to put a clear gloss on top, my MAC lip gloss, because although it's not a matte, it's definitely not a matte. It's of a cream formula, but it just needed a little bit of a punch. It just needed a little help. So I applied a clear gloss on top. And this is the look that I'm very satisfied with. Thank you very much. I don't know if you can hear that. I'll be stopped. Almost every night. Pretty much almost every night. Like you guys, to the point where you guys can sort of hear it, I think. He's going nuts. Scratching the box. And talking. Cursing, I think he is. I'm not sure. Okay. So, the lips of the day done, and the gobble till you wobble festivities, I guess, were another success. But of course, now he's drinking his water. Of course, I couldn't stay and eat with everybody. Couldn't do that. Had to go back to my desk. But I managed to talk with a few while I was waiting online, because there was a long line for the food that had to be set up on the tables and all of that. So There were chairs to be sat on and tables. So of course everybody's getting their food. They're not bringing it back to their desk. Oh, no, 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 no. They're sitting at the tables. So what normally happens? What do you expect to happen? However, Queen of Darkness, she said that I could go back there and get my food. I thought that there was somebody going to cover the desk. I came back, not a stitch of a person was there. So technically, if I didn't come back to my desk, I could have actually sat back there with the rest of everybody. But I didn't want anybody giving me any funny looks, or I didn't want anybody saying, well, Nancy, shouldn't you go back to the front desk? So before that happened, I took it upon myself to grab the food that I wanted and go back to my desk. And when I went into the reception area, not a stitch of a person was there. So I had the opportunity to eat my lunch in peace. Even the phone was ringing. She wasn't there, so I wasn't picking up. I wanted to finish eating whatever I chose to eat. And then when I was good and ready, then I picked up the phone. But of course, almost to the last bite, here comes somebody who wants to come in, who wants to see somebody. I said, well, there's some festivities going on right now, so whoever needs a coordinator, they won't be seeing them for another hour. It turned out to be 2 hours because the festivities, I guess, just didn't want to end. Now the phone calls are coming in. Now people are coming in. And nobody is still at their desk. So I have people waiting in the reception area. Well, when are they coming back? Aren't they supposed to be back by now? This is the other. There was one who was pacing back and forth so much. I said, you know what? Why don't you go and check? Go and check to the HR department. You go ahead. See if there's somebody back there. Of course, there was nobody back there. So her fat ass had to come back, sit your ass down in the reception area like everybody else. Who the hell do you think you are? Pacing back and forth. What's that going to accomplish? That's going to make somebody come back faster? I don't think so. Did it work? Because after I couldn't take you no more, and she's mumbling, and I don't understand. And well, don't they realize that people are waiting in the rest? I said, why don't you just go back there? Go to the HR, because that's the department that she needed. I said, go to the HR department. See if there's anybody back there. She went back there. Came back, tails between her legs. I said, oh, there's nobody back there? No, they haven't come back yet. I said, so why don't you have a seat? Like everybody else that was waiting. And finally, I kept calling until finally I got somebody. So-and-so, there's such and such and such and such and such and such who are in the reception area. They would like to see you now. I can't really say fun was had by all because I'd like to include myself in the all, and no. Fun was had by those who are in other departments, but and then the itis started kicking in with everybody. Everybody. So people that were coming out were like, oh God, Nancy, how can you stand it? Can you stay up? I'm like, I'm fighting it. Every inch of the way I am fighting. And there was turkey there. But you know when you are not used to somebody else's cooking, I took a look and I had to take a pass. Because that's not my cousin's turkey. Okay. So I had nothing but starch. I had rice. I had macaroni and cheese. I had, there was some barbecue chicken wings. Those were good. And somebody made little mini meatballs. Those were good. And that was it on my plate. And I barely finished that. At the Taco Bell, I had the little beefy burritos. Thank goodness they were small enough. But still filling. However, I still had a little bit more room to put a little bit more food in my belly. But it's still no fun for me. It's still no fun. I would like to sit with everybody else. And I suppose I could have, but like I said, I didn't want anybody coming to me like, maybe you should go back to your front desk. Nancy, who's minding the store? And this and that. No. So let me just take my food and let me bring it back to the front desk. And so nobody can say, oh, well, Nancy was where she was supposed to be, at the front desk. Taking calls for those who weren't there to pick up their calls. There's one more day, people. One more day till the end of this week. And then next week is 3 days, and that is it. Okay, so I just want this week out of the way. And now my Jeep is telling me it needs an oil change. So I think that will be this weekend. I love this Jeep because at least it tells me what's going on, like oil change needed. But the oil change, like the light doesn't stay on or anything. It just says oil change is needed. I'm like, okay. I was going to try to push it to next week because then I could go to the Chrysler Jeep place on Friday and then max and relax. Do it on Saturday, Nancy. Get it over with. Don't stretch it any further than you need to. Because I don't want to see that sign. I don't want to see that coming back up on my Jeep anymore. I don't want to see that. Oil change needed. Okay, oil change you are going to get. Thank God it's closer to the weekend and not the beginning of the week. Closer to the weekend. I'll get it done on Saturday. Point blank period. Amen. Okay, people. That really is it. That really is all. Yeah. That's it. That's all. What can I tell you? I have nothing else to say. I got a bit of the frizzies back here. I did tell you I was going to put my hair down, but, I wish it were a little bit neater. But it is what it is, and that's just that with that upon that. Okay. So this is Lips of the Day, which I thoroughly enjoy. And that is it. The eyeshadow I wanted to show you is from this little mini palette from CoastalScents called Revealed Palette Sampler. And I bought it because of my Cocoa Diamond. Well, I'm not wearing Cocoa Diamond. This is Cocoa Diamond. I'm wearing the color above it, which is called, hold on. I know it's called something. Oh, maybe I don't have a name for it after all. I don't. It's from the CoastalScents Revealed palette. Revealed palette sampler. So it's the brown one up top here. I really thought they had names, but no, they do not have names. It's just called Revealed Palette Sampler. And it is the chocolate colored one. Let's see if I can open it for you. I don't know if you can see it any better than that. It's this one where my finger is, right there. And that's my eyeshadow. So there you go, people. There you go. That is it. That is all. Of course, just because I want this week to be over. It's taking its sweet time. And then I found, I calculated how long I have to stay tomorrow night in order to make up for the time when I came in late on Tuesday. Or was it Wednesday? Well, today's Thursday. Did I come in late yesterday? I came in late yesterday. Wednesday. So I would have to leave work, finally making up the time at 10 to 7. Let's see if I can or cannot tomorrow night. Because I'm looking at the stuff around, like the materials that I normally have to make photocopies of. I've made so many photocopies, and others all of a sudden are helping me with the photocopies that I really don't need their help. That there is nothing that needs any help. I don't need to make photocopies of anything. I don't need to staple anything together. These are the things that I normally do on the Friday when I want to just make up a little time, but I have nothing to do. Maybe put some masks in the plastic bags, and then that's about it. And that's not going to take me an hour and 40 minutes or so. So I'll do what I can do, and then I'll leave. And then I'll just, you know, I'll eat the remainder of the time from my paycheck. It is what it is, people. You know, when you are burnt out, I'm burnt. I'm burnt out. And I took a day last week. Didn't I take a day last week, Tuesday? It's not enough. I'm waiting for my days so I could do 6 days straight and not have to worry about work. You understand what I mean? Queen of Darkness was in today. Yes, she was. And she did not leave early. She stayed. I mean, she was still there. I think she was still there when I left. But, you know, she stayed the remainder of the day. And she seemed very happy that everybody was having a good time with their festivities, this, that, and the other. And it's done. It's over. Now, I guess the next hurdle is the Christmas holiday party, whenever that'll be. I'm sure we'll hear about it next month. The jury is still out for me. I don't know if I want to go this year or not. I went last year because it was the first year that I would, you know, the first celebration with everybody. It was my first time, you know. But now that I'm here almost 2 years. I've been here a year and a half now, going into 2 years. I don't know. The jury is still out. We shall see. Okay, we shall see. All right, that is basically it in a nutshell, people. I'm burnt. I really am burnt. But I have 1 more day to go and 3 more days next week. So pray with me. Send your positive vibes. Send your energy my way. And I will see you tomorrow, I think. I may see you earlier than I normally would. Who knows? But that is it. That is all. This is Lips of the Day. And yeah, that's it. I have nothing to talk to you about. Nothing at all. Sad, ain't it? Okay, well, that's it. That's all. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. And it is, once again, it's from Revlon ColorStay Soft and Smooth. I don't even know if they still make these. You could probably eBay this. ColorStay Soft and Smooth. And this is in the color Mocha Silk. Mocha Silk with matte lip gloss on top. That's it. I love you. I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay? Mwah. Bye now.